You're exhausted. Sorry to scream at you, but I don't mean you just need a nap, sis. The exhaustion you're feeling, a nap cannot take it away. You are bone tired, soul tired. Your tired is tired. And the scariest part is that you can't explain this to anybody because your life looks perfect. When I start lying, come and get me. You can't talk to anybody around you because, oh my goodness, then they'll know that you don't have it all together. You're a human. You are not a robot, but you're functioning like one. You're showing up. You're surviving. And you have been surviving for so long that you forgot this wasn't supposed to be your permanent dwelling place. Stay with me because what I'm about to tell you is what I wish someone would have told me decades ago. Before we get into that, I'm Renisha, and if nobody has checked on you today, that's exactly why I'm here. So I'm an inner healing and deliverance coach. I bridge nervous system science with faith-based healing. I say that because I need you to know this is not just about mindsets. This is not just about prayer. This is about your body. Today, I'm going to give you some signs that your body is still stuck in survival mode. And I promise you, at least 3 of these will make you think I am spying on you through your bedroom window. Girl, I haven't, but your nervous system isn't as private as you think. Let's get into it. All right, first, I need you to understand what survival mode actually is because a lot of us were never taught this. And if you think about the high-functioning women that are drawn to my channel, baby, it is so hard to get y'all to realize that you are in survival mode because you look so good. You've done so much. You've accomplished so many things. Your nervous system has one job. Let me see if y'all been paying attention. What is the one job of your nervous system? To keep me alive. Woo! Good job. You're a good class. Here's what's wild about that. Your mind can know you're safe and your body won't even care. Your mind can say, I moved out. I cut him or her off. I left that church. I'm fine. Your body is still sitting at the door waiting for the next attack. That is survival mode. It's not a character flaw. It's not a lack of faith. It is your nervous system doing its job for a threat that no longer exists. And the longer you stayed in that environment, the more your nervous system wired itself around that danger. It became your default setting. This is why you can't just pray it away. You can't positive think it away. You can't even therapy it away sometimes because it doesn't just live in your mind. It lives in your body. All right, so let's talk about the signs. Sign number 1, you are tired in a way that doesn't make sense. You slept 8 hours and you still woke up exhausted. There is absolutely nothing on your calendar, but you are still drained. You're thinking, I'm just so lazy. But that's not it either. That is your nervous system running at full capacity even when you sleep. Your body is standing guard 24 hours a day because it doesn't know the war is over. Sign number 2, your body holds tension you didn't put there. You may be dealing with a tight jaw, tight shoulders, your neck can't relax for anything. You clench your teeth even in your sleep. Your back hurts for no medical reason and your neck is constantly stiff. That's not just bad posture. That's your body bracing for impact every day, all day. Number 3, you startle easily. Somebody walks up behind you and the way your heart starts racing, a car honks their horn and your whole system spikes. A door slams and you immediately enter fight mode. That's hypervigilance. Some of you have heard the term always on edge. Same thing. Your nervous system trained itself to respond to threats faster than your brain can process. So now it just responds to everything. Sign number 4, your body has physical symptoms that the doctors can't quite explain. You have digestive issues, chronic headaches, skin flares, fatigue that the blood work just ain't explaining. They ran all these tests. You've been to the emergency room, the doctor's office, the hospital, urgent care. You have all of these bills coming in and they can't even find anything medically wrong other than stress. All of this is pointing to stress. We don't see anything else but stress. This is not me trying to tell anybody to ignore their doctors. Not what I'm saying. What I am telling you is that unprocessed trauma lives in the body and it has to come out somewhere. Your body isn't trying to break down on you. It's just speaking the only language that it knows. Let's talk about the part that's a little bit harder to see because you know these signs can look like personality flaws. Sign number 5, you feel guilty for resting. You sit down and your brain automatically starts running this list. What you still need to do, what you should be doing, how other people are working so much harder than you. Sis, rest does not require permission. But if your nervous system was wired in an environment where you only had value when you were producing, your body doesn't know how to be still. Stillness feels like danger. Sign number 6. You are always waiting for something to go wrong. Things are going well, and instead of enjoying it, you're just waiting. You're waiting for something to go wrong. Waiting for the call or the text message to come through. Waiting for someone to take it away or to mess up or to disappoint you. I don't mind waiting. Listen, you can't even enjoy the good season because your nervous system is already planning for the next disaster. That is not anxiety as a personality. That's a nervous system that was trained that peace does not last. Sign number 7, you are either doing everything or absolutely nothing. There's no in between when it comes to you. You're either grinding at 1,000% or you are completely shut down. Like can't get off the couch, can't answer emails, can't make decisions, shut down. That is the fawn and freeze cycle. It's not a productivity problem. It's a regulation issue. I see a lot of high achieving women walking around calling themselves busy, but they're actually in a fawn response. They're doing everything for everyone because staying useful feels safer than being still. Sign number 8, you cannot receive love without waiting for it to cost you something, because there's no way people can just love you just to love you. Someone is kind to you and you immediately start calculating, okay, what do they want? Someone compliments you and your first thought is suspicion. And it's not because you were ungrateful, baby. It's because you were taught that love comes with a price. Your body learned to brace even in moments of goodness. That right there is the mother wound or the father wound working overtime. Now, I need to talk to you about why you have tried everything, seemingly, and you still feel like this. You prayed, you journaled, you went to therapy, you read every single book on Amazon's top whatever list. You've done the declarations, you've said the affirmations, and you still feel like something in you won't move. Here's why. Most healing approaches work from the top down. They go after your thoughts, your mindset, your beliefs, and that matters. Don't get me wrong, that stuff is important, but it's only, I'm not even gonna say and it's only half of the story. Survival mode is stored in your body. It is stored in your muscles, in your breathing pattern. Some of you have survival mode just sitting in the middle of your chest right now. It's also stored in your nervous system's response speed, in the way your heart rate spikes before your brain can even process what's happening. And you cannot think your way out of something that is stored below the level of thought. That is not a faith problem. Some of what you're calling spiritual warfare is actually a nervous system that was never taught how to feel safe. Your body isn't broken. It's not faithless. It's still living in 2003 when you survived something that you should have never gone through. And nobody, not your pastor, not your therapist, not your prayer partner, nobody told you that healing the body was part of healing the soul. That is what I do. If this video is landing for you, and you feel like I am describing your entire life right now, drop a pink heart in the chat and say, girl, help me get my life. But I am not Ayana or whatever her name is. Y'all know I read every single comment. Let me know, how long have you been living in survival mode without even realizing it? Drop it in the chat, in the comment section. I spent well over 2 decades in survival mode, thinking, oh, this is just how I am. Baby, no, it wasn't. This does not have to be your permanent dwelling place. So, what does your body actually need to get out of survival mode? It needs safety, but not just the safety you talk about. It needs the safety that you can feel. Give me something you can feel. I don't know how the words go to that song, and I know it sounds simple. Like people, how did you heal your nervous system? And I be telling them it sounds so basic, but I promise you it works. You have to create felt safety, especially for a body that was wired in chaos. It's a process. Some of you will come off of that blood pressure medicine if you heal your nervous system. That's just what I'm hearing. So it's not just one breathing exercise or one gratitude journal. It's a systematic retraining of your nervous system response. Your body needs to learn through repeated experience, not just information, that the threat is finally gone, that you made it, that you are allowed to stop bracing now. That process has specific steps, and I walk you through it in the clarity reset. Not because I'm just trying to sell you something. No, because I walked through the process. I know what it's like to try to heal from the top down. I know what it's like to pray and fast and wonder why is it still not moving? Why is it not changing? Why am I still feeling the same way? Why do I still react and respond in this way? I thought my faith wasn't enough, girl. I just knew you don't believe God enough. But that wasn't the issue. When I learned how to work with my body and not against it, everything changed. Here's what I want you to do now. If you have been exhausted, hypervigilant, guilt-ridden about resting, waiting for everything to just fall apart, just collapse, your body is not the enemy. It's the messenger. And it is time to start listening. Most people don't start listening until they have a bag of prescriptions. You can start listening now, today, immediately. I have a free audio experience called It's Not Your Faith, It's Your Nervous System. You can download that, listen to that audio completely free. But if you are ready to go deeper, if you are tired of the cycle and you want structured support in order to come out of survival mode, the Clarity Reset is waiting on you. It's only $197. It is everything I wish I had when I was running on fumes and calling it, oh, this is just my calling. Oh, I'm just under spiritual attack. Some of you are the very weapon being formed against you. You want to look outside at everything else. No, it's you. You're the weapon. Okay. The link is in the description. You have been strong for a very long time. It's okay to be held now. Subscribe if you're new. Share this with a woman who is doing fine and you know she's absolutely not. And I'll see you in the next video. And yes, I said what I said. She's saying she's doing fine, but you know she's not.